Okay, friends, I'm going to share something with you today that I think will probably help a lot of you with drawing. So anytime you're going to draw something, you're going to usually want a visual reference, unless you're just kind of drawing from your imagination. But you can also use a visual reference and then add things from your imagination to whatever it is that you're drawing. So today I'm going to show you how I use a visual reference by drawing a hot air balloon. Okay, so I've got a good picture of a hot air balloon. What I mean by good is it's not blurry. I can see some of the details on the hot air balloon. And again, you don't need to draw it, realistically, and you can even use your imagination to kind of fill in some of it. But I'm gonna go ahead, and right now you can't see me, but what I'm doing is I'm drawing very lightly while I look at my visual reference of the hot air balloon, okay? And again, this is just kind of a general rule anytime you're drawing something, to go ahead and get some sort of visual reference that's gonna help you with the process. And remember, we draw light until we got it right so that it's easy to erase if we mess up. I mess up all the time, and instead of being like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, which is what I used to do, okay, I tell myself, you just need a little bit of practice, you'll get there, okay? And I draw it out really lightly first, okay? Some light, loose sketch lines. Okay, so now I've got the general shape of the top part of my hot air balloon. Okay, I can always go back in and erase things, which, believe me, I will. Okay, and then for the bottom part, I'm kind of looking at the design, and you don't have to draw yours exactly, again, like the picture. You can kind of add some of your own details, kind of make it how you want. It's just nice to have your eyes refer back to that image if you get lost. Like if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do for this next part. I can look over at my visual reference and it gives me a little bit more confidence because I'm like, oh, that's what I can do, okay? So here I've got this design drawn out, okay? Hot air balloons, there are so many different designs and patterns I've seen on them, which is part of the reason they're kind of fun to draw, is you can use your imagination to fill in the top with whatever kind of designs that you want. Or you can use another visual reference to add details to the top. That's up to you. Okay, so now I've got my design drawn lightly out in pencil. Now if I want to outline, okay, with a Sharpie or any other drawing utensil, now I'm ready for that because I've got it drawn out nice and lightly, okay? So now I'm gonna go in with my Sharpie. Now, if you're feeling confident, you can continue to use the Sharpie to add details, or you can draw your details really lightly with your pencil and then go back over with the Sharpie or whatever drawing utensil that you're using. Okay, so got my hot air balloon. I'm going to show you some other hot air balloons that I have drawn, so you can kind of see some diversity in terms of the designs. Okay, so hot air balloon, that's how you draw it using a visual reference. Okay, so now here I've got another hot air balloon design. Okay, and this one is kind of fun because I added a little person, did the design a little bit differently, and then I actually made a background, which I'm not quite finished with, and then I can attach my hot air balloon wherever I want. Okay, I'll show you another one. There's another one that I did using Sharpie, fine tip Sharpie and watercolor, and put a little girl with a little princess crown. Okay, all right, happy art making.